Alright, so it's the next morning. Let's see what our Seamoss is like. Let me get a spoon so I could stir it through and show you all the consistency of the Seamoss. I didn't want to stir it last night, but I actually boiled it down a little further than I said I would. So I just want you all to show you how thick it can really get. Alright, so remember yesterday when we first had the Seamoss in, it was about this height. And I said we were going to boil it back about to that height. So I boiled it a little lower down. Remember, if you look here carefully, you see the rings. But see here? That's where we had the water level at. And we boiled all of that down. So that's the important. You want to put that much water going. You want to make sure and put enough water in when you're boiling it. That's not the water you're going to end up with because you're going to boil it down. So you see how the Seamoss now it was boiling over and it didn't look like, I didn't need to stir it or anything. It's all settled to the bottom. And you can see this gel that formed here. If we stirred it up, it wouldn't be so clean around the edges. It would be more clumpy and this would be all over the place. So let me put the spoon in so you can see how thick it really is. Remember, this is the gelling part where we trying to get the Seamoss to pour into the bowls. So we don't want it to fully gel up on us as yet. But you can see how thick it is. Before it was just water surrounded by Seamoss. Now all of the Seamoss has been extracted, gel has been extracted into the water. It's actually part of it, and that's what's going to really make it thick. So when I pour it into the bowls, I might do a full part video just to show you how it looks like when it's stiff. But I more want to just show you how to prepare it. Remember I said this will do about 3 bowls. So let's see if I'm right. Because I did boil it down a little thinner than I said I would. And we get to it right now. So just let me prepare the bowls and be right back. I got my 3 bowls prepared here to pour the Seamoss in. And then we're going to cover it with some plastic wrap that I got here. And we're going to put it in the fridge. I would leave it must about a day and it would gel up, no problem. Some people fridges quicker than others, I would do maybe a half a day. So, alright, let me just get the Seamoss here. We're gonna pour it out. Let's see here now. Alright, here we go. Sometimes I like to use a spoon and pull out a couple thick clumps with it so it's even. So we got exact 3 bowls. You see now how it has like a dark, rich brown color all over, and before it was just the Seamoss floating in the water. So basically the Seamoss has broken down into the water. So essentially the water with the Seamoss has become the Seamoss gel. Some people blend it, whatnot, and they say it's thicker or whatnot. But this here, y'all can see how much we put in and the significant amount that we got. And this stuff isn't just laughable. It isn't, of no substance. Once it even cools, it's going to see how thick it is here now compared to how it was before. When we actually put it, now slime, when we put it in the fridge, you're not going to believe how stiff it's going to get on you. Full roots inside of it. Seamoss, thick pieces. So that's all cooked now and gelled in. But the thick pieces, once you put them in your blender, no worry, it's gonna blend up fine. Even if you put it in your soups and food, it's gonna break down. So you don't have to worry about that. So what I'm gonna do here now, I'm gonna cover them now with plastic wrap. put them in the fridge, and then maybe show you all a part 4 video. But that's how easy it is, guys. All we did was washed it, soaked it, put it with enough water, boiled it for 45 minutes, let it cool down, come back the next day and pour it out. And now all we're doing is going to cover it and put it in the fridge to let it cool. And as I said, when I make my Seamoss shakes or whatever, I use half. So, and I use a whole half, and this gives me 6 days. People are thinking, oh yeah, I can't do this every day. But you only have to do it once a day, and it's gonna last you 6 days. If you don't have the space in the fridge, you can do a small amount like this. If you have a lot of space and you have a big family, of course you do more. But what I give you all the basics, the fundamentals to go ahead and live your own life. I hope this inspires you to make your own Seamoss and blend your own shakes. You know, what I'm sharing is not for benefit myself, but this is just to share with everybody. And, you know, I like to spread that positive energy. Help who I can. Those who will listen and who want to will use the Seamoss. It has so much benefits. Sometimes when I'm making certain cakes or certain, like I make a vegan pancakes, and I just scoop a small teaspoon out of the gel and mix it in. Thicken sauce and gravies. People use it in soups. I never use it in a soup, but you sure can. So that's it. Just gonna come now. So all we're gonna come now and put it in the fridge. 3 bowls of it. I might do a 4th video. It's just gonna be a short clip. That should show y'all how stiff it actually gets. I've shown that in my videos where I make it already in a Seamoss shake. But for those who can't believe, I'm gonna probably do a video where you can actually see. So we're gonna leave that there. Beige your energy out. You know, that's it for the Seamoss. See you possibly for part 4, showing you how stiff the Seamoss is. I hope y'all can use this now. See how easy it is to make your own Seamoss and revitalize your own life. You know, help those who you can. Stay blessed and be safe till next time.